Buenos noches, it's Dave. I have not done a tequila review in quite some time, so I thought it was time. One of the things I like to do is I like to get my bottles down to a low amount. Frank, does that crack you up? Frank knows who Frank is. Guy I play football with, great quarterback, him and Mike. God, what a great game. Anyways, this is a Reposado, which is a tequila that's been aged for a couple of months, usually 2 months. It can be up to 6, but I think it's closer to 2. And I already poured it. I already tried to do a video, and the video stopped. So we're doing this again. You can see it's kind of it's not clear like regular tequila. It's a little bit amber. That's basically from the barrel. The longer you age it, the darker it gets. So if you look at like some of the bourbons and ryes, you see how dark they are, and it's because they've been in those barrels for so long, and that's why they get that color. So El Tequileno is oh, by the way, notice the blanket in the back there. I got that on my first honeymoon. And yes, ladies, there's Bosco. Bosco, say hi. That was lame. There's Bosco's tail. Nope, can't see it. Sorry, Bosco. Anyways, I was married once before. Yes, ladies, married once before, and she let me get away because she's smart. My current wife, who I've been married to for a long time, since 1996. Wow. I keep her drugged. That's how she stays with me. We have 2 wonderful kids. She is actually a wonderful person, and to stick with me for that long, you got to be really wonderful. So anyways, El Tequileno is, if you want to look anything up about tequila, the best place to go is tequilamatchmaker.com. It's from Dom 1108. The agave types tequila Weber from Jalisco. Cooking was an autoclave high pressure. Roller mill extraction. The water source is natural spring water. 100% agave, cement take fermentation without fibers, 2 times distilled. Stilled in a copper pot. Aged in American white oak barrels with wood chips, 40%, which is alcohol, 80 proof, which is your normal tequila. Anything more is considered, sometimes high strength, especially like the 110s. There are no additives in this, which is awesome. And being Jewish, it's kosher. So how about that? It's a good tequila, and I'm going off of Tequila Matchmaker. The aroma detected, for the most part, is cooked agave. And you can smell it. It's really good. There's some vanilla. You can smell some oak, some caramel, a little black pepper. Delicious. I'll show you. Cheers. So I haven't had this in a while, and you definitely can taste the agave. You can definitely taste the vanilla. You can taste it sweet. Taste the black pepper. It's a low-priced tequila. At some stores it may be a lot more, but I got it at Woodman's for $23.99, which is an amazing price. You're not going to find a good or a decent Reposado for that kind of a price. It just doesn't happen. The first Reposado I tried, the first good tequila I tried, the Nosotros, which I did a review on, that was $32.99, and it's better than this. But this is good. It's good. I tried it in a margarita, and the margarita was freaking great. When you make a margarita, use real lime. Get some type of orange liqueur. Just make it real. Don't use those mixes. Don't use Cuervo. Stuff's crap. Okay? I've been using Olmeca Altos Blanco lately. I got a big bottle, a 1.75 liter bottle for $41 at Woodman's, and it's an okay sipper, but it's a great margarita mixer. This is solid. It's good. I definitely would recommend getting this. The one thing I did notice is there is at times near the end a little bit of like an ethanol, not gasoline, but there is a taste in the background there that it's different. You got to get used to it. I enjoy this. I probably wouldn't buy it again because I want to try different things. I haven't bought anything twice yet, but if I do buy something twice, that Nosotros Reposado, no doubt I would buy it twice. I don't know if it's additive free like this is. It's certainly not kosher. There's not that many tequilas that are kosher. I believe when it's kosher, a Jewish rabbi, well, what other kind of rabbi would there be? A rabbi would have to bless it. I don't think he sticks like they do up a pig's ass or a cow's ass. What I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I was walking down the beach in Puerto Vallarta. It was on my honeymoon, my first honeymoon, and we bought this blanket, and I bought a bathing suit that had sharks on it, which was kind of cool. The first night in Puerto Vallarta, we went out to a real cool restaurant, and I had some shrimp, and there must have been boiled in bad water because the rest of the time I had the runs and 2 bites of any food, and I was filled up. Ended up also at the end there getting pneumonia. So back in those days, now you're talking, I was 27, so it's a million years ago. I weigh about 140 pounds now. I was a softball player, wrestler, still a wrestler, softball player, football player, but I weighed about 121, maybe 118 in that range, and I got down to 112 pounds. I couldn't eat. I'd take 2 bites of food. That was it. So if you want a great diet, go to Mexico and eat some bad food. Eat some food that's boiled in bad water, and it's a great diet. So anyways, this is good. It's got some good sweetness to it. You can't beat the price if you want to at least taste something that's solid, that makes a great margarita. I definitely recommend it. If you go on YouTube and watch some of the videos where these guys that have been drinking tequila for years, they love this stuff, and they give it really high ratings. It gets an 83 and an 82 on Tequila Matchmaker, which that's a good rating. Anything in that area is really solid. If you get up to 88, 89, it's usually a great rating. Go on Tequila Matchmaker if you're interested, and you'll learn and see what that's all about. So anywho, I'm watching the NCAA basketball tournament. Watched the wrestling tournament, did a video on the wrestling tournament last weekend, and it was a great wrestling tournament. Can't believe wrestling's over, and we're on to a new thing. Guys are in the portal. Dean Hamidi from Wisconsin is now in the portal, and he's transferred from Wisconsin to Oklahoma State. And it's not a funny story, but when my son Brandon was a sophomore at Stevenson at the time, he ended up transferring to Round Lake, but when he was a sophomore, we were at home one night, and Coach Cook calls up, and, "Hey, Brandon, how would you like to wrestle in the Barrington varsity tournament?" And I'm losing my mind because, it was always a dream to watch Brandon wrestle varsity, and he was tiny. He weighed 92 pounds, and everybody there was cutting down from 120 to get down to 106, and he got his ass kicked both his matches. But Dean Hamidi, I can't remember if he won it or took second, but Dean Hamidi was a 106-pounder as a freshman. He was a four-time state champion? 3-time state champion. I think he didn't wrestle the COVID year. He's a 2-time NCAA finalist. He now weighs 165, and he may go up to 174. That's just how big he got. But anywho, back to tequila. This is great. It's good. El Tequileno, the Blanco, is supposed to be very good too. I'm sure if you look up some stuff online, you'll find some other things. Some other people, maybe the Añejo is good too. Not really sure. Anyways, this has been Dave. If you like this video, please hit subscribe. My children are hungry. They're starving. That's because I don't feed them until really late at night. And that's only when I let them out of their cages. So anywho, adios, toodaloo, toodles. I'll be back with some more tequila updates, maybe a couple more this week because I'm running low on a lot of bottles and need to clear out some space and get some new stuff. So have a great night. Toodles. Bye-bye now.